good, everyone? It's your boy Santo G, back at it. You already know, spreading unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, if you're new here, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. That way you're notified when I drop future content. So today, I wanted to talk about what's the difference between a 1 yard, 2 yard, a 3 yard, and a 4 yard, man. There is a big difference, but I want to say the difference is just the higher level you go, the more time people have. That's how they classify things. It's by your time, and it's also like your write ups. If you keep getting write ups, then your points are going to keep on going up, you know? And I also want to just share you guys my journey as far as starting at a 3, going down to a level 2, and then having to go back to a level 3 where I initially paroled from Centinela State Prison, which is actually a 3 yard. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to criticize my content talking about I've only been to lower levels. Like, hold on. First of all, out of my 10-year term, which I did 9 years, 4 months out of, you calculate that, that is not 85%. I actually ended up almost maxing out. You know what I'm saying? So I started at a level 3 at Wasco State Prison. Then from Wasco, they sent me to La Palma Correctional Facility. And then from La Palma, they sent me to Oklahoma. I did 4 years in Oklahoma at the North Fork Correctional Facility. And then after that, they sent me to Shafter, the CCF. And I only lasted 2 months at the Shafter CCF. You know what I'm saying? Anybody, I have multiple people that can verify that. Actually, one of my stories, one of the homies tapped in. He's like, hey, the homie Puppet from La Mirada is actually my cuñado. And he asked them about that story, the one that I'm talking about where the homie was on one. And I disarmed him, told him to give me his fierro, and I gave him my phone to hold on to. He pretty much tied it to his shorts, and that was able to bring him down. If you guys want to see that story, man, check it out. It's titled, I don't know the title of it, but it's in my video gallery. I'm talking about where the homie got on one, and then I helped him come down, you know? So, pretty much, I only lasted 2 months there. I ended up getting caught on the yard trying to sharpen a knife, and they ended up sending me to the hole in New Corcoran. And I was there for close to 3 months, and then they ended up dropping it, and I got sent out to the 2 yard right there. And a lot of people want to say that lower level yards are not active. I want to say the most stuff that I ever got into, as far as homies getting down, having to check fools, and stuff like that, was on a level 2 yard. Because when I was in Oklahoma, half the time we were slammed down. And that's how it is on the 4 yards. Half the time you're slammed down in your cell. You're doing cell living. So you're not really out there. Yeah, every time you come up, somebody's getting whacked here, somebody's getting whacked there. And right there, they don't play the hands. Level 4 yards, you're getting whacked. You mess up, you're getting stabbed and you're getting sent out of it. You know what I'm saying? Versus level 3s, level 2s, level 1s, you mess up, you're going to get boo-bop, broken off, boo-bop, sent on a mission, and then they're going to be like, alright, he needs to go. But you cannot dismiss these other yards. And these people talking about other yards, I guarantee you, you ain't never been at a lower level yard. All these people want to act off. Wow, oh yeah, I'm this, I'm that, I was here, I was there. It don't matter where you was at, man. If you was behind them walls and you doing time, I salute to you and my respects to you. You know what I mean? I don't try to act better than nobody. And that's why it's like people want to talk. Learn everything before you open your mouth. Because then you're going to be wind up looking stupid. That's just my point of view. I just want to give my respects to everybody, but from my understanding, the difference of level 4s, level 3s, level 2s, level 1s is just the higher level you go, the more time people are doing. That's the only difference because the program stays the same. I don't know why people want to be like, oh, that's level 1, level 2. The program's the same. No matter where you go, the program is the same. There's always somebody in play. They're always in contact with the same people. You know what I'm saying? When I was right there in SAT-F, we were calling the same people. If I needed assistance with anything, I would call the same person that C-Yard, the 4-yard, in that prison would call. So, I don't see why there's a difference. The only difference is, the lower level you go, there's people that ain't been nowhere, that probably know somebody, got put in play, and now somebody that doesn't even know what they're doing is telling people what to do. And then that's how power struggles happen. That's how all these situations happen as far as the war stories. You know what I mean? If you're new here and you haven't tapped into my SAT-F stories, man, it was wild. B yard and F yard, I want to say just on those 2 yards, I got into way more stuff than I ever did my whole 10-year term. You know what I mean? I also wanted to just share something with y'all, man. So, want to shout out the homie Kid from Southside Cudahy, man. And I want to read this for you, right? It says, Inmate G appeared before Facility B, UCC on today's date for post-ASU review. It says, as custody was reviewed and remained and released. It says, was placed in ASU on 5/8/14 due to a pending RVR for possession of an inmate manufactured weapon. On May 14, 2014, ICC ASU released S to Facility B, GP. S has a verified GED per 128B. If found guilty, S would increase to level 3. It says committee action, pretty much kicked me back out to the yard, you know? But this is the RVR of when I caught that inmate manufactured weapon, right? Let's show it to you right here. Say right there. You know what I mean? And then this right here is my 128. Trying to see. It says, circumstances of the offense. Davis was walking southbound on La Brea Ave when a vehicle occupied by G. That's when the fucking police report. I don't want to read that, man. So, here is the other paper. Another picture. This one, the homie had posted it on his Facebook. Shout out to the homie Gangster. Upstate homie from Orosi. He had posted onto his Facebook. I ended up losing my family visits because of this. They ended up finding this phone. And because of them finding this phone, the homie had his Facebook page open. That's me right there. They got me for that picture. I didn't even have the phone on me. They got me for that picture. And this is the ribbon that I got right here. My 16-year-old is autistic, so I got the ribbon in his honor. This pattern, that's where I got it from. Then look, just so y'all can see, y'all can see the date. It says 10 years. Sentence date, January 8th, 2010. It says, assault with a firearm, street gang act, commission of violent felony, and the use of a firearm. They gave me 2 years for the actual assault. They gave me 3 years for discharge of a firearm. And then they gave me 5 years for gang enhancement. That was the 10. And then here's the other paper. This is when I went on that high-speed chase. You can see it says second striker. You know what I mean? A lot of people lie about how much time they did, where they were at. I never been to a 4-yard, and I'll be the first to admit it, you know? I'm glad I didn't. You know what I'm saying? But it kind of felt like it being out of state, locked down for as long as time we were locked down. And that's the only reason why, like, out of state, I have a lot of good memories. But, like, stories, like war stories and stuff like that, we were slammed down most of the time. The craziest thing that happened was that big old riot that happened, you know? I already touched on it a little bit. You guys let me know if you guys want me to touch on it as far as more in depth. Just everything, because that one was crazy. And I mean crazy to the point where there was people getting down, boom, 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 right? And then everyone will stop, get down. You'll see the medical door open. All the medical staff will run out, start grabbing people, dragging people in. The minute that they cleared a couple of people, boom, again. Then again, bombs, medical staff come out, run out, get more people. And that went on, I want to say, for at least like 20 minutes, man. No cap, 20 long minutes. If you guys don't believe me, look it up. It made the news to the point that Oklahoma declared a state of emergency. No cap. It came out on the news. The whole state of Oklahoma ended up being locked down because of that. They feared that inmates were going to escape. Unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, it's your boy Santo G. This is the Inglewood t-shirt. And my boy, I haven't forgot about you. I got some LA merch and South Central LA merch. Just some merch that everybody can rock, you know? I know I made some Inglewood merch, and I apologize. I know my fan base, my subscriber base is not just Inglewood, man. So I'm gonna make some that everybody can rock with. If you got any ideas, man, send them to me, to my IG. If you guys want to work together, you're a graphic designer, let's get it, man. Sky's the limit. It's your boy Santo G. Unity, prosperity, and respect. Shout out Killer Kush, man.